What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gunfish TV. I want to thank you for tuning in to my channel today. I appreciate it very much. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well, so you do not miss out on any of my upcoming content. So today, I'm out here on the lake with old Lee. I know y'all been missing him. We're finally out here on the water together, but it is yet again another incredibly windy day. It has been windy, it has been rainy here in Virginia. The weather has been crazy, and it's made the fishing pretty doggone tough, I'm not gonna lie. I fished the river yesterday. That was the last video y'all saw. Lee hit the water as well for a little while, and the wind was unbelievably rough, like 40-mile-per-hour gusts, 25-mile-per-hour sustained winds. It was really, really tough. So we're back on the water today. It's windy again, but not quite as windy, and we're hoping to catch some fish. We don't have that long to fish, really, about a couple hours, but we're hoping to put some fish in the boat, and maybe we can get a big one. I don't know. I'd say, you want to make a goal of 10 fish? 10 fish. We're gonna make a goal of catching 10 fish, putting 10 fish in the boat. So we got about 2 hours. Let's see if we can do it. All right, Lee, we're here. Let's get them. Let's get them. What are you gonna start with? Spinner bait? I'm going, you know what, just because you're throwing the spinner bait, I am going to, what's the water temp back there?
62.
62? Yep, I'm going to throw the buzz bait. That is what I wanted to see. All right, so I'm going to throw the buzz bait. Lee is throwing the spinner bait. I feel like I should get bit on the buzz bait, but I don't know. I would love to. Might pull a big bite. I got black on here. I kind of wish I had white, but I was looking at the upper end of the lake and it was actually muddy up there, and it's a lot cleaner here. The water definitely looks cleaner here. Yeah, right here on this point, we should get crushed. Definitely should be one in that treetop. Just gonna have to deal with this wind. Yeah. Oh, you did? We're gonna fish these adverse conditions, and the fish should be biting. I mean, we really should catch some fish, but who knows? Yesterday was brutal. Yesterday was brutal. The fish have been in a really weird funk. Everywhere I've been anyway. Some people have been catching them, but I've had a weird streak of bad days. I might get right and pick up that chatterbait. I think once we get in here, I think we'll do something, I believe. Got one? There you go, Lee's hooked up. So I might have got bit on the spinnerbait then, because I got bit up there. There we go, first bass. On the spinnerbait. Yep. Good deal. All right, there's number one.
CCT special.
There's number one. The spinnerbait definitely should be the deal today, but the chatterbait should catch one too. Got another one on the spinnerbait? Yeah. Oh, that's a good one too. Yep. Another nice one. I made to pick that spinnerbait up. I'm up here trying to call up a big one on this popper. There's number two. Lee putting in all the work. There he is. Oh,
good old pike.
Pike.
Good old pike there, Jack.
No. Slime ball.
Good old pike. Listen to him.
Get out of there.
Do you think Christy will go back to the Major League Fishing now?
You know, I don't know. Open your mouth, dude. The hook ain't even in you. Pike. Slimy sucker. Man. Old slime ball. I saw him come and hit it right at the boat. Thought I had old big girl. Got it? Lee is putting in work. There's number 3.
Dude, he I should boy, that TCT boy, that color right there, he got
There's number 3, and I had brought mine through there.
I told Scott.
See, I got this orange kicker blade on mine, which I like it for this time of year, but I like it in muddier water, like, you know, when we were in the river yesterday.
Right. Yep.
And it this water's a little clean. It's a little clean for it, but
I tell you this, man, that color right here, it's good.
yeah, it's, dude, it's, and I was gonna tie it on. There he is. There he is. Yep. Yep, right off that beaver hut. Ain't quite as big as the ones you've been catching, but that's number 4.
All right. That's 6 more.
Yep, that's number 4, little guy. He was right off this side of that beaver hut, shallow. But I think I'm gonna tie on that other spinnerbait, even though I caught that one right then. I think I'm gonna tie on that other one, because it's real good and clear water. And like I said, this water ain't quite muddy enough for this red kicker blade.
Right.
I mean, they'll bite it, but I like for it to be a little bit muddier. Got another? Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
They are shallow, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna change up. And you got that white grub on the back too. Oh, fish blew up right there.
Yeah.
There you go. So how many is that?
That's 5.
That's 6.
Number 5. You put one of this. No, that's number 5.
That's number 5. Okay. Number 5. Good. That's a pike. Something else too, pike like this orange.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that thing, like a little snake.
Yeah. As long as it ain't one though.
Tell you what, Lee, while we're sitting right here, I'm a retie right now.
Go ahead.
Yep, I'm gonna put on another color. My confidence just ain't in this really. Yeah, come up here.
You good, you good.
All right, got a fresh spinnerbait tied on one with a little bit of chartreuse. Got a gold blade on there. Got all this cloud cover. I kind of wanted a gold blade. I'm gonna throw this for a little while. If I don't get bit on it, I will switch back, but we'll give this a go. See if we get bit. We should. There he is. No, little guy. Is it a pike? Doggone it.
Oh, this is a little bass.
No, it's a little bass. It is a little bass. He ate it now.
He's so skinny, long and skinny.
Yeah. Yes, one thing I noticed about all the fish we've caught today, they've all been skinny.
Yeah, I thought for sure they would fight the skinny.
Which is kind of unusual for here, because normally they're so fat from eating all these shad, but I don't know. So that's number 6. Number 6. I thought about picking up, believe it or not, picking up the darn Cinco. Yeah. Yeah. Just for like a bigger fish, because just I don't feel like the spinnerbait is quite pulling the bites like I feel like it should, you know. It's definitely catching some fish, but there's one. That feels like a better one. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah. On the spinnerbait. Got him. That's a pretty one. That's a pretty one right there. There we go. That's number 7. Right here on this point. Best one of the day. Probably what, 2 1/4? Might be a little more. Pretty fish. Still don't have that big old belly though, like we were talking about.
He's solid.
Yeah, he was solid. He was set up where he should be. That one loaded up on it by that tree. Yep.
They're on the trees.
Yeah, they're on the trees tight. So we ought to be able to catch them. There's one. All right. Now look, that's a fat one. That's a fat one. That's a fat one.
All on speed.
Yep. He choked it too. That's a pretty fish. There we go. There we go. That's a stocky one. Number 8. He was right beside that tree. As soon as I turned the handle, he loaded up on it. That left side should be good with the wind blowing on it. Yep. All right, y'all, so just an update. It is 3:57 and we have until 4:45 to fish. So we got what? We got 8, right? We got 8. So we got to get 2 more to complete the challenge. And we're going to go out on the main part of the lake, out into just the worst wind that there is, but we are going to be around some trees. Definitely we agree that the fish are on the trees and on wood, some type of standing timber. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to see if we can catch them. We're going to fish around this point right here real quick, and then we're going to fire the old Merc up and head up the lake to that area. All right, Lee, I'm gonna throw one more cast in this corner right here, and then we're gonna pick up and run down that way.
Dude, I just went, this a shallow cold lake, I mean shallow flat lake.
Yeah. Oh, I think I hit a log. The wind's blowing me into the pocket so fast I can't hardly tell. I'm gonna throw one more right there, being that could have possibly been a bite. I don't think it was. One thing that we don't have right here is any trees with any water on it, so. Which we honestly could catch them possibly on that right-hand side on that flat too. But I think that left-hand side with the wind on it should be better. Yep. All right, let's go on and run up the lake. Yep, 2 more. That's all we need.
This is good right here.
Yep, should be able to catch one on it. If I had a square bill out, I'd actually throw it up there, but I ain't got one. That's all right. Throw the old spinner bait. You got the front side? Yep, I throw that up there. Come on, big girl. Got one?
Yes, sir.
Spinnerbait?
Yes, sir.
That's a good one too, ain't it?
Yeah. That's a real good one, Kevin.
Is it?
Yes, sir. I just sit there and say, we ain't walk.
Is he got it good?
Yeah, he got it good. He got it good. He got it good.
You gonna swing him or?
Nope.
Lee going down for the lip. Look, it fell right out. Lee said he got a good little fat. Hey, that's a pretty one though.
He did. Look, he had it right in his doggone
Right in the corner,
side,
didn't
in
he?
the corner.
Yeah.
And as soon as I looked him up, dude, it should come right out.
The peeing everywhere. Pretty one. That's a 2-pounder. Probably 2 1/4.
I don't know, Kevin.
Number 9. Lee, my paint now. My paint.
You got me the other day.
All right, look, we should get bit right here, man. All these trees. You got bit off that lay down. We should get one here. All right, so we need one more. One more. Lee's still crying over that jackhammer that got bit off. I told you number 10 is always the hardest. There he is. Good one too. Oh, that is a good one. Got him, baby. Look, you talk about choke.
Choked it, boy.
I mean, completely gone up there by that tree. Number 10.
Hey,
We did it.
Hey, you see what I mean about the color?
Yeah.
Dude, they ain't touching. I say
Look, Lee said he ain't touching it. Lee's got one. Oh, he come on. Oh, no, you got him. Doubled up.
Dude,
10 and 11.
they're on the freaking.
They own the trees, 100%. This fish right here choked this spinnerbait so deep, I'm going to have to get the pliers. Y'all check that out. Completely gone. Pop this thing out real quick. There we go. Yep, there he is. Pretty one. We've caught some decent ones today. Well, we completed the challenge, Lee.
Good boy.
Got it.
Yep.
10 fish. Within 2 hours. It is 4:24 right now, so we did it in 1 hour and 40 minutes. Like me and Lee were talking about, it's just, we've had some tough days on the water here recently, and it feels good just to put some fish in the boat. All right, well, as y'all can see, we were able to get our 10 fish. We actually ended up catching, what, 12? 12. So we ended up catching 12, and we caught some pretty solid ones, and we got them on that spinnerbait. Wasn't that the only thing we caught fish on?
Yeah,
was a spinnerbait?
Spinnerbait. I did lose that one on my jackhammer.
Lee broke off a jackhammer or a pike or something stole it from him, and he's kind of crying a little bit.
Yeah, I got to buy that back.
Yeah, so anyway, but we were able to complete the challenge, so very excited about that. And the main thing was we wanted to come out here and just catch some fish. We've had some rough days on the water here lately, and it's been real tough. And luckily we got out here, didn't fish that long, and didn't have to just absolutely grind for the bites. We were able to throw a moving bait and catch them. So very excited about that. But we're going to get on the water again real soon, maybe this week. We got to figure out where we're going to go. So the weather's finally breaking. Everything's looking good. So hopefully we catch them. I really appreciate y'all watching this video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time on Gunfish TV.